Welcome back. A criminal complaint alleges a man stole less than $250 from two businesses near the UW-Madison campus last month. Scott C. Tolliver of Madison is charged with 2 counts of armed robbery, 2 counts of felony bail jumping, and 2 counts of disorderly conduct. The complaint says Tolliver robbed a McDonald's and a Walgreens on April 15th. In total, Tolliver stole $235. A not guilty plea was entered on his behalf. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for May 10th.
Welcome to Inside Evil Interrogations, where we use forensic psychology to decode criminal interrogations and expose the mind behind the lies. Today, we break down the 75-minute interrogation of Scott Tolliver, a man accused of committing 2 armed robberies in one night. Scott enters the room with bravado, sarcasm, and street swagger, thinking he can manipulate the detectives. But over the course of the hour, his confidence crumbles into contradiction, paranoia, and reluctant confession. Scott begins the session not with fear, but with performance. He tries to charm and joke with officers, asks for soda and snacks, makes banter about boxing and being morning rain. This is classic psychological fronting, using arrogance and humor to cover vulnerability. His tone is casual, dismissive, and intentionally nonchalant. This isn't cooperation, it's image control. He needs to appear unfazed, not because he's innocent, but because being vulnerable would shatter his identity. He plays the part of the streetwise veteran who's seen it all, trying to assert dominance in a space he no longer controls. But underneath, his memory gaps begin to show. He doesn't remember Friday. He might have rented a bike, but can't say from whom. He denies being at McDonald's or Walgreens, but offers no alternative version of events. These are deliberate avoidance patterns, red flags of deception masked as confusion.
I'm gonna have you sit right here, but hold on, let me get this. Okay. All right. You gonna be cooperative, man?
Yeah.
You're not gonna give me a hard time, man?
No.
You gonna make me have to box you, are you? Okay.
Cause he can box, he just can't run.
He know about me.
Hey.
Shit, he know about me. I'm Houston born and raised, boy. Yeah. If I can get these keys. Oh, shit, I can't get this key out of here. There we go. Okay, we'll get this other one off for you. Okay. I need peaceful, Scott, right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you got it.
Hold on,
That's weird.
oh, they came off my handcuffs. Yeah. All right, have your seat right there, my brother. Appreciate you.
What do you want to drink, Scott?
Juice, soda, anything. Juice or soda, anything.
Juice or soda? What's preferred, like red, orange?
Right.
Let's do that, okay. And what kind of soda do you like?
Cola.
Coke?
Cola.
Huh?
Cola.
Cola?
Yeah.
Cola.
Like a Coca-Cola or something
I
dark?
said Coke, yeah.
Okay, all right, man.
Okay. We'll go see. We got you maybe some chips or something, or what?
Potato chips?
Yeah.
Don't give him no flaming hot stuff. That's gonna mess with his stomach. You too old to eat them flaming hot. How old are you now?
42.
42. You still young. Still young. Young buck. Yeah. We could. I'll holler if I hear me. All right. Where you been hiding at, man?
Yeah, I've been nowhere.
You been living downtown? That's what I mean. I ain't seen you in so long.
Yeah.
You been living in that place right there? How long you been living there?
Couple of years now.
Couple years? You like it up there?
Yeah.
Okay. It seems like a nice building. I don't like the downtown area though, man. I don't work downtown. I don't like downtown. So, okay. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't work downtown. I don't like downtown. I work down there like last time I worked down there special assignment for overtime, but you know, like at night after bar time. But normally, you know me, I'm an East Side guy. Well, I used to be a West Side guy, but now I'm an East Side guy. East Side, day shift, I want the easy work. I want the easy work. Let's see. I left your stuff. I left your stuff in my car at some point. I'm gonna go down there and get it. So a detective is gonna come talk to you. You know Ken Brown? He used to be a neighborhood officer in the downtown area. He got long hair. Okay. That's who will talk to you real laid back. He looked like the white version of Jesus. His hair long. So you know Doug? Big Doug ain't no joke, boy. He always yelling about something.
Yeah, but yes.
He the opposite of you. You laid back. Doug be like, what y'all doing? Why y'all messing with you do, Scott? Why you messing with Scott? I was like, he come. He been chill lately though, man. He been in a good mood, haven't he? That's good, man. So you don't mess with that girl no more, huh? Okay. Got another one, huh? Got a couple of them, don't you? I know you do. You got a couple of them. Yeah. Hey, could you hang out just a few more minutes while I go down and grab this stuff out of my car? Like, you sure?
Yeah, 4th at 1:30. So
Cool.
across the street, no worries.
Got that?
Oh.
Man, I don't know what one. Looks like we're down to baked. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I know. So pick what you think you might like. This was gonna be for me, but if you like string cheese, you can have string cheese.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. Thanks.
You can have one and I'll have one. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. Let me pay for this. Let me see. Here we go. So if you need, you can have those ones too if you need one. Are you hungry?
Travel.
I bet, huh? Have you had anything to eat today? Not really?
No.
You just had sweets in your pocket. That's the only thing I really saw. You like sweets?
Kinda do, but I just put that on the table when I was sitting in the lobby.
Don't tell Lester I gave you the flaming hots, okay?
Okay.
That doesn't hurt.
All right, but that's so. Big ones, and I was too late.
Well, I picked it up myself. Good stuff.
So we're good, yeah. I was just driving. These are.
I'm told to let me know if you get anything else, so.
Scott, my name's Detective Brown. How are you, man?
Alright.
How's the food?
She got you them flaming hots.
Oh,
Those
you were
stomachs
supposed to
gonna be-
finish those before.
This stomach gonna be bubbly.
Oh, man.
Bubbly.
You know Lester, right?
Yo.
He's my guy. We go way back. So before my life as a cop, I used to be a probation and parole agent. That's how I know Les. So I'm sure you're wondering why we are sitting here, but since you are in a police station in police custody, I gotta read you your rights, okay, man? So let me do that and we'll go from there, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have one present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed at county expense to represent you before any questioning. If you so wish, you can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. You understand each of these rights as I have explained them to you. Can you verbally? I got it. Yes, okay, thank you. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
More what?
What's that?
About what?
Well, I can explain it, but I need to know that you want to talk. And again, you can exercise these rights at any time.
I'm good.
You don't get it? So, do you want to talk to me right now about why you're sitting here?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the deal, man. Friday night. You remember what you were doing Friday? Around 5:20, 5:25. April 15th, so a couple days ago. 4 days ago. No? Okay. Do you own a bike with red rims, like distinct red rims?
I don't own a bike.
Do you ride a bike like that?
I rent one.
You what?
I rented one.
You rented one? Who'd you rent that from?
I rode one.
Oh, you rode one. Do you remember riding that bike on Friday at all? No? Okay. All right. Were you at McDonald's at all on Friday? The one on Regent Street?
No.
No? Not at all? Okay. What about the Walgreens on East Campus Mall Friday night? No? Not at all. All right. So when you live downtown, there's cameras everywhere. Like, everywhere. Like somebody once told me you can't swing a dead cat and hit a light pole without it being caught on camera. So there's camera footage of you with the red bike heading towards McDonald's, and then camera footage shortly after an armed robbery at McDonald's of you getting on the bike and heading back. At 8:46 p.m. on Friday night, in a blue coat with a ski mask on and a blue hat, and then walking towards Walgreens. And then somebody in that identical outfit robs Walgreens of some cash. And then there's camera footage of you coming back after that, taking off your stocking or your ski mask, and then heading up to your room. So that's why you're sitting here, and that's what I want to talk about.
I can't remember.
Can't remember? Okay. So detectives, I think you talked to my partner, Detective Kalka, the guy with the tie on, looks more professional than me. He's at your place right now, searching your apartment. Is he gonna find anything that you shouldn't be in possession of?
Like what?
Like a gun, drugs, drug paraphernalia?
Paraphernalia.
Okay. No gun in there? Fake gun?
No.
No? But you can't remember what happened on Friday?
David 3, you're updated to arbitrary body 17 years.
Anything else you want to tell me? You been kicking it with Donna at all?
Donna?
Yeah.
A little bit. We like cousins.
Your cousins?
We are like cousins.
Okay. She your girlfriend at all, or you guys just hanging?
I'm like family.
Okay.
I'm sorry, just to add one, we're gonna go with both.
Got anything else to talk about? So you don't remember what I'm describing at all? Do you think that person is you? No? Well, unless you got anything, I mean,
Bruh, you heard him say there was a camera?
there's a high-tech, really good camera in that stairwell. That stairwell that you walk the bike down, and then you walk it back up, Like, it's a really good camera. Like, it's you. Like, 100% you. And both times when you're coming and going. You got a black coat on, you got jeans on with the green pattern in the back pockets. And then there's really good cameras at McDonald's, really good cameras at Walgreens.
You don't think that'll be you on camera?
No, I ain't seen that. I ain't seen it coming. Huh?
I feel you, but a lot of people know you, man. A lot of people know you, though.
Yeah.
Like, I know I can look at it and say, oh, I could probably look at it and say, oh, that's old Scott right there on camera. So knowing that the camera is good and it's a good, clear picture, you gonna still say that you ain't had no bike that day?
I can't remember.
You was hungry, huh? All right.
Now, we'll let you finish up your food, maybe think a little bit. If you got any more memories or thoughts about Friday, you let me know. We'll just hang out for a minute, all right, man? So here, this is what I want to show you.
Okay. First side, first test, have you got with us open? There's a bronze floor for the control.
Did that jog a memory at all? That ring any bells?
I need to see that picture bigger.
Need to see it bigger? I don't know if I can get it any bigger on this cell phone, and I can't get it to come up on this one. Here, how about this? Let me try something else here. That you? You really can't see the face because you got a ski mask on. I know, I mean, that's you.
What time is this supposed to be?
This was Friday. That one was Friday right about 5:25 p.m. 5:20 about. What do you think, Les?
Yes, sir. That's my boy right there. Yes, sir. I'm a Scott. That's your way. How long I've been knowing you?
So then on city camera, right before this, a few minutes before I have you leaving, wearing this exact same outfit. And then at
Check property.
8:50, you come into the Walgreens on East Campus Mall.
And would bring 3 like me to you. So
Probably.
Got to say, man.
This is your time to tell me your side of the story, right? There's always 2 sides to a story. Something going on. But it's not like this happened like 3 or 4 weeks ago or a couple months ago. This happened 4 days ago, Friday. So, and it usually goes a long way to talk about what happened with district attorneys, lawyers, judges, when you admit responsibility for your action.
You gonna speak on that? You got something to say about it?
I can't really remember nothing 4 days ago.
No.
At this point, the detective shifts gears. They present Scott with direct evidence, surveillance footage, timestamps, clothing matches, and witness confirmation. Scott's strategy pivots from joking to dodging. He doesn't deny it's him on the footage, but refuses to confirm. This is strategic ambiguity, allowing him to avoid lying outright while not confessing. He constantly replies with, "I don't know," "can't remember," and "maybe." These vague answers are cognitive dissonance protection, as his self-image collides with the reality of being caught. The turning point begins with the psychological trap. His mother's earlier cooperation, overwhelming footage, and a clear timeline of movements. Instead of collapsing, Scott becomes sarcastic and circular. This is verbal deflection, another defense mechanism. He speaks in loops, repeats phrases, and throws emotional distractions to delay confrontation with the facts, the comments.
I mean, I can get behind that.
I got the update results.
Yes, people, let's bring King City.
Anything jog your memory, man?
Yeah.
Anything?
Throw it in the trash.
Were you drinking a lot? I mean, I know there's a lot of empty beer cans in your place. Or do you just not want to remember?
I really can't. I mean, 4 days ago. I can't remember.
Do you have any questions for me, man? I mean, this is your time right now, so you're gonna go across the street to the jail on a hold at this point in time.
The director
Okay.
of security now.
Like I said, detectives are in your apartment right now searching because you're on probation. It's called an Act 79 search. I think Detective Kalk already explained that to you. Unfortunately, the evidence is pretty strong against you for these 2 armed robberies that happened on Friday. And that's why I'm giving you the opportunity to tell me your side of the story. If you can't remember, that's fine. But again, there's cameras everywhere, man.
At finish line.
So she's outside the front, the food court now making bread. Taking an anticipation.
You say 2 armed robbery?
We're there on a patrol right now, southbound 151 coming inbound past 3 and they're calling it Illinois late. I don't have vehicle information yet. 54 miles.
Because McDonald's happened at about 5:28 p.m., right? And we got you on camera coming back, running to your bike. Got you on your bike. And then at 8:46, I got you leaving your apartment complex and then walking towards Walgreens. Same clothes. And again, detectives are searching, so they're gonna find the jacket, they're gonna find the pants. You got different shoes on. They're gonna find the shoes, they're gonna find the baseball hat, find the sunglasses. And if you had a real gun, fake gun,
We don't have descriptions, but we ran the plate.
it is what it is. But again, this is your time. You and me and Les sitting here to tell me what happened or why it happened, what was going on. But you're gonna go on in on a hold at this point in time.
Since when do you mess with guns?
I don't mess with them.
I've never seen you do nothing like that before. What stuff you that you on that picture on that video? Was you hungry or something? Did you need money for
Right here,
food?
we
What
just
was
had a
going on?
service at River 4838 Road. They said there was.
Because you didn't get a lot of money, man.
Something walked outside on no direction of travel, they'll slap the long bread.
Did you have a debt to pay? Was somebody after you? Did you have to settle up with somebody?
Yeah.
Who'd you have to settle up with? And you don't have to give me that if you don't want to, but it's starting to make a little more sense.
You break 10.
Let me ask you this. Switch gears here for a second. Do you got a cell phone? You don't own one? Do you have like a text now phone at all, or how do you communicate with people?
Mostly.
His body is washed, red.
Do you have a cell phone on you?
Ain't got no problem.
Vehicle.
Pretty sure. A lot of stuff. You certainly don't have no phone.
Okay.
Oh, got a lot of candy though. What's this?
Okay.
They're still missing.
What's in there? It's regular
Nicotine, or is it THC oil, like marijuana?
Also nicotine.
Okay. All right. 2 lighters. We're gonna have to get rid of the lighters. You can't keep the lighters, you know, that kind of nicotine.
My cigarettes in there?
No, sir. Ain't no cigarettes in here. Must be, oh, yeah, no, no cigarettes. It must be in your apartment. The jail won't take the candy, the lighter, or the nicotine thing.
Next to that. The silver one.
Man, have you been eating regularly?
Need to stop, they don't have
What's going on?
I also want
You got no money for food, or what's going on?
it works.
Do you get some type of assistance at all?
not really.
You on SSI at all? You get a Quest card?
Right, then I'll be in.
No.
Line if you want to.
I gotta pay you to pay my rent.
Okay, do they give you money to get groceries and stuff?
Well, that's the only thing that would make sense to me, why you was doing that.
Victor 23.
And not only that,
What's up?
and not only that,
Not only that, there was something else?
One is for, you want
What
more?
else you got going on, man?
Right, you guys have these.
put it right there.
What?
The building,
The bail thing?
the building.
Oh, you don't like the building? They've been up your ass or something?
I ain't seen this, the building, but
Traffic complaint with a 6-minute time lapse.
I lost
No
it.
claim from Rimrock.
Yeah, we've been knowing that building for a while.
Complaint out of control.
I used to do home visits there back in the day.
Traffic.
A lot of drama. You want to talk about Friday night at all? You want to tell me anything else?
You bring things in. Basically, stuff like take control of that. We found about 2 minutes ago from squad.
I really hear. I've been doing drugs,
California plate, Peter Boyd,
everything.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I say it's me, but pass cocaine. nothing I can remember because I was doing everything all at once. Crystal meth and cocaine and stuff. Pills, alcohol, weed.
No.
But I don't know. And I'm messing with like that's true. I'm gone. I'm just gone. I'm gone.
Well, I'll be honest with you, man. The only person who knows it's true is you, right? Because I wasn't there, Les wasn't there. So it's between you and your God. It's the only person. It's only two people who know. And like I said, this is your time. If you want to tell me about it, otherwise we can end this interview.
Sprinkle on it. What's the status on your accident? Sprinkle on
The
it.
information I had, will I be getting out?
Okay, and was that a condom? I just don't see it though, that we're reading.
I have no idea, man.
It's not expensive,
I mean, obviously, if you cooperate and tell us what's happening, why it happened, what was going on, it looks better, right? Les can attest to that. I can attest to that because I was an agent, you know, and I dealt with guys who I had a lot of evidence of allegations against, you know, and we went to revocation, and the guy said, no, I did it. I'll just waive this. That makes it easier. But I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a judge, I'm not your agent. I'm just a detective assigned to this case. But when we're done meeting, I do reports that those people get to read and see the level of cooperation, you know. I mean, I'm not saying you're not cooperating because we're sitting here having a conversation like two adults, which is a good thing. But, you know, I've said this before, but it's your time to tell me what was going on, what was happening, why. You know, you implied that you were trying to settle up a debt. We can get behind that. I mean, we've been doing this job for a while.
It's the building, man.
Okay.
It's the building.
What about the building, man?
It falls on everything.
It what?
It falls on everything.
It falls on everything? What does that mean? Do you feel like it puts you under pressure, or?
It's just everything that in there what people don't know is happening.
So bad management?
Not bad management.
So what you trying to say about the building, man? Is it the people that live there?
Two of them.
Got a bad influence on you?
You beefing with anybody in there?
Outside of there.
You started it?
Outside of there.
Who are you beefing with outside?
From a dealer, from a dealer that come to the building.
Okay. Now, obviously, you don't have to give me any names, because I know people won't want to be snitches, but can I hypothesize or guess that you might have needed that cash to get that dealer off your back?
Yeah.
How much were you down? Because it makes sense if you're hitting up the meth, the cocaine, the weed, you know, and if he's fronting it to you, right? That person's got to get paid.
It wasn't for me, it was for somebody else.
The money or the drugs?
Both.
Okay. So you were helping out a friend? Male, female, you don't wanna go there,
Female.
okay? That female a neighbor or just somebody you know on the street?
Somebody who's standing there.
Okay, a resident. Okay. So were you her hookup from your guy on the outside? And tell me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to be putting words into your mouth. So you had the in with the dealer, right? And then you get the whatever she wanted, and then could you go there and use with her as kind of like a favor because you hooked it up? No.
She just asked me, can I get her some? Asked me, can I get her something on credit?
And you got it on credit.
Gave it to her, and she didn't pay.
Okay. How much?
1200.
1,200? That's a lot of cash. How much weight is that equal?
An ounce.
Well, we're talking rock or meth?
Rock.
Okay. So then the dealer's breathing down your neck? How long ago did this happen?
Ever since I lost my job,
Where'd you used to work?
show ice cream.
And when'd you lose your job?
Damn.
It's April now. Was it this year?
I don't think so. What is it? It was last year,
Like winter time, fall?
winter time.
Okay. So how long have you been in debt with this guy?
For a couple of months.
Okay. Have you been able to pay off some of that debt? Well, technically, the way I understand it, it shouldn't be on you, right? It should be on her. But were you helping her out to pay it off, or was he like you, was it in his mind because you were the one who got the drugs, it was on you?
Well, like, Scotty lied to me. All this about this girl supposed to have this, that, and the other. And she haven't given you my money. So he thought I was playing her. But she kept making excuses. We got the week, then turning one out the money. Took on within a month, so I got beat up. I got beat up at work and a pistol put in my mouth.
When was this?
A while back in the wintertime.
I'm guessing cops didn't know about this at all?
I didn't say nothing.
Okay. So did he reach out to you recently for some payment? How do you get in touch with you?
He be sitting outside. Sometimes he'll sit outside. I should call him out of it and I go back up. There have been people trying to get in the building like that, like I said. There's a lot of shit to go on there that y'all really don't even know about.
Come.
2313.
Had you paid him back at all, or were you still down the 1,200 to him?
11.
Or was he charging you interest?
Right. McDonald's at 2733 East Wash, EMS along the way there for someone who slumped over in a booth. 65-year-old male, although he's conscious of breathing but not responsive. Mostly.
11 copy.
What did you say? What did you just say?
I asked if you had paid him back at all from the 1,200 that you initially owed.
Thank you.
Maybe that's right.
Did you give him any money to get out of that debt a little bit, or like good faith attempt to pay it back? How about this? How much did you owe him?
1,200.
Okay, so you still owed him the 1,200.
In the 1990s on this channel that are able to
I can't remember what he told me what it was now.
So he was charging you interest. So do you owe him more than 1,200?
I can't remember. I would have to speak to him.
Okay. You don't want to give me his name at all, do you?
I ain't trying to get killed.
I feel you, man. I gotta ask, so I gotta do my job, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You want to talk about Friday at all?
I can't really remember on Friday.
Okay.
I remember your name last week.
Okay. All right, anything else, man, you want to tell me before we end this?
That's me?
Well, they found, so here's the deal, man, they found the stuff. The pictures I showed you, they found the clothing in your place. So, again, we know it's you. I think you deep down, you know it's you. I was just giving you an opportunity to tell me, so.
Like I said, I want to do or some money.
When pressure peaks, Scott slowly begins to unravel. He admits to memory issues due to crystal meth, cocaine, pills, alcohol, and weed, all on the same night. This is both a rationalization tactic and a genuine admission of psychological instability. He finally opens up about the debt, $1,200 owed to a drug dealer, allegedly for a woman he helped. He discusses beatings, being pistol whipped, and fearing for his life. The bravado is now gone. What remains is a man trying to justify criminal behavior as survival. But even in this vulnerable state, Scott doesn't give names. He avoids identifying the dealer. This is selective disclosure, using partial truths to maintain control while preserving street loyalty. He admits he probably did it, referencing Friday's robberies with phrases like, "I feel like I probably did," a non-committal confession aimed at emotional relief without full accountability. Nan.
You say yo, dope boy somewhere.
That's a slang for drug dealer.
Yeah, we know.
I want some money. How much time I'm looking at?
I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, I'm not the judge or the lawyer. That's not my field of expertise. We talk to people. That's what we do. I was chatting up Douglas Morgan earlier today at your place.
Well,
One Franklin 33 minutes.
Perfect, look at me.
I don't even know who to talk to.
Well, you got me and Les right now. I mean,
Or can
I think I'm a pretty cool guy. I don't look like every other cop, do I?
Yo, I think I seen you low key in a bar somewhere.
What's that?
I think I seen you somewhere low key in a bar somewhere.
In the bar, huh?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to get that money though.
Yeah, I ain't worried about that no more, man. God, no, if that's me, I can't, I've been partying, man, and trying to figure out, like, how can I get this dude money? I want to go get my old job back, but I can't get my old job back because, you know, I used to work and did that to me at work. The girl in the business, she don't want to pay.
So you're stuck.
Yeah, so then, it's crazy.
Frank 13, I'm gonna stop at Sycamore.
Frank,
Ain't gonna give me lessons, man. I'm trying to figure out what type of profession I can get y'all to get out of this shit. Yeah, that shit crazy. Ain't no bug out like that.
Just gotta tell me what happened, man. And then, more importantly, if you want to tell me about Friday, where'd the gun go?
whatever phone just reaching.
Because like Les said, you don't know you to be rolling dirty like that. Les has been knowing you a long time. That's not in your history. That's not like you.
Just bring 10.
So if that firearm's floating around, we can keep it in here, and then we can work on getting that off the streets. But you told me it's not in your apartment.
I ain't gonna go to my apartment.
Okay. Where'd it go? And we don't want it just like tossed in a bush or in a garbage can, because then anybody can pick it up.
I shot somebody too?
No, man. I'm saying anybody could pick it up if you like hid it somewhere.
Oh.
Where you put it? That shit right there, the kid will cross it.
I'm in a real gun nowhere.
It wasn't real? Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're getting somewhere. That's good. You want to tell me what happened on Friday now? I mean, we're close. You just told me it wasn't real.
Just bring 10. Bring 10. I'm gonna find you another, but if I can have you point before. 5, 6. Poland, there's a residential burglar alert. Just ring the 11. Ring 11. You look kind of close to that, and point that direction as well. New Mexico, Poland, alarm.
Is the fake gun still in your place? No?
3 and 3.
Is somewhere in Porch Lake? Okay.
Right, 10 years further out. Thanks.
Ball's in your court, bro. Putting Les to sleep too. He's dozing off over there.
Oh man,
207.
as young as I used to be.
He sure isn't as fast as he used to be.
I know I just.
Somebody, that fake, somebody stole that out of my room.
Somebody stole what out of your room?
That fake gun.
After Friday?
I was for yesterday. We went in there, so.
Do you have any idea who stole it?
Who's that? 3 at 1. 3 at 1. I'll be in work when that's here and go for that. Thank you,
I
Greg.
can't remember who I had in my room.
And that, I get that, man. You whooping it up, you're drinking, smoking, you know.
Video, they couldn't see.
Remember, it can get foggy.
Fast and out.
I understand that. But the thing I don't understand, you gotta remember on Friday,
5 to 8.
I mean, it was 5:28 PM and then less than 3 hours later.
One more.
I mean, did anybody put you up to it? Say, Scotty, gotta go get me some money right now. And then you're sitting there, fuck, man. I ain't got no cash.
That'd be dead. 25,
am I gonna
28
do?
Poland, she was not too far away. You said they've got video, and all they're seeing is a cat.
Yeah, so far.
Having a couple of times.
Yeah, I hear that. If you're in the red $1,200, makes sense. But I can't put words in your mouth. I can't report on what you tell me if you don't tell me.
For David, you. David, you. For David, 3. And that was custodian MLK right now.
This is my only chance to negotiate.
Well, this isn't a negotiation. This is what we call an interview. This is your chance with Les and I to tell me what happened on Friday. Obviously, you can negotiate between your attorney and the district attorney. But like, if I'm submitting a report and your statement is, I don't remember, the DA might not be like, I'm not gonna plea this down or whatever. I mean, I do my job, which is take the reports, take your statements, and then file the charges. Ultimately, it's up to the district attorney on what they're gonna go with, and then the conversations that the district attorney and your attorney have. Who's your attorney right now for your open case? I mean, I can't, I have to do my job, but again, my report's gonna say, what I'm getting is little tidbits from you, right? Little nuggets, tiny little nuggets, but we're not crossing that bridge where you tell me what happened on Friday. And this is your time. Because here's the other thing, man. You could ask to speak to me when you're in the jail, but you're smarter than that because you don't want to be seen talking to a long-haired detective in the jail, because what are they going to think? You're snitching, right? So we're in a private room, you're in a safe spot, that's why I keep saying it's your time. And I don't like going to the jail anyways. If I'd come talk to you, you bet I would, but You know how rumors spread around that place.
Can I smoke a cigarette?
I got one. Neither does Les. I quit that shit years ago. If you had one, we'd let you smoke one before you went over. If your vape is charged up and working, we'll let you take a full few pulls out of that, that's for sure. But
It's not answering the door.
if I had a cigarette, I'd give you one, but I don't got any, man. She'll kill you.
Just getting an update now, okay, but
Is your vape charged up?
Yeah.
Okay, so just know you're gonna get to pull off that, but we can't be sitting here all day either, man.
homeowner gave first pass code for full floor.
Man, I just don't want to get shot in nothing over this shit.
Here's the deal, how are you gonna get shot when you haven't given me any names? All I got is you were in debt, makes sense to the normal person, right? You know, that you don't remember, you were using, right?
Yeah.
You know, shit's gone downhill for you. That's all understandable. I don't know why you think you'd get shot.
Shot over somebody some money.
Yeah, well, I don't know who. Doughboy, that's a street name for every drug dealer. Or the Candy Man, that's way old school. You know, that's like in the 70s, they used to call the drug dealers the Candy Man. My favorite band wrote a song about that. But guy you owe? So how does he tie into Friday?
He the guy that owed the money to him.
Okay. Black male, white male?
Black.
How old? Cause what, you 40, you're 44?
42, going on 43.
How old's he? Same age, younger, older?
Younger.
What do you say, 20s or 30s or younger than 20s?
In their 20s.
Late 20s?
Not, mid.
Mid 20s? Alright. Now still, even though you told me this, that don't mean you're gonna get shot.
I guess I don't know if real now. I just know him as that.
Where's he roll? Does he focus on downtown or is he all over the city?
All over.
What does he dabble in? What does he sell?
Right.
Is that what he primarily sells? And obviously he pushes weight if he was able to.
Or paddler.
What's that?
Or paddler.
Better go and go on. I have a class meeting today.
His crack pure or is it laced with fentanyl?
Okay, I'll take care of it.
I don't know.
Well, does he drive a vehicle or have you ever seen him in a car?
He switched his cars up.
Yeah. Probably rentals?
I don't know. And then you when it comes to it be with them problems.
You break your tea heavy. 3 and 3.
Just for info, rated people with the control dog park is not T-mobile, she's Infinity Tunnel.
What else, man? Anything else you want to tell me?
Like that?
You gotta get that lip, paying my money back, huh?
Or did you?
I feel I probably did. I feel I probably did. I don't really know for sure. It getting fucked up, but I honestly had to handle his money. I got to do it twice. One on Wilbur and one while was working. And first I was putting my mind to I get my money sometime on the down I said that. You shouldn't told me. If I knew what this was gonna be with, I would never look that one that much shit like that. My bad. Fuck your bad. You done that shit.
Or did you need the money because you needed to score more stuff for yourself? No.
Wanna get him his money.
Do you remember how much money you got?
And 3. That's all around the building where he can play with the
Point. You want to give her a call?
We good?
Sure, throw it on.
Thank you.
Oh boy. It will never be a private space over there.
Oh, where?
At the jail?
Yeah.
You can request to be alone, yeah.
Do that stuff with them pads.
Then that's to be alone.
Quick 11.
They'll honor that request.
Quick 11. And you bring 13.
Drink 13.
Quick 11, quick 13. Mom is liquor.
How much time I'm looking at?
I don't know, man. I'm not an attorney, so,
Right, don't let this cause a
I mean, you know what happened, so.
Or like, Quick 11, copy, please.
Drink 13 or not.
Okay.
Want to tell me anything more, or we good?
I'll tell some more, but I wanted some type of agreement where, I won't be sent up the river and
Man, I can't provide that agreement, and neither can Les. That's something you gotta work out with your attorney or something. If I could provide that agreement, yeah, I would, I'd do it, man, but I can't,
okay.
okay? I mean, I'm being straight with you. If anything, I have a reputation on the street of being straight with people I come into contact with. I mean, are you looking at time? Yep, you're looking at time, but I don't know how much,
You got 13.
right?
What? Bring it in
So,
there.
1311.
1311.
Squad 123, I'll be down.
You want to tell me anything else? Or?
I got nothing really to say right
We didn't
now.
work.
Okay. All right, man. I appreciate what you've told me thus far.
Okay.
And like I said, you can always try and reach out to me to talk to me again, but I gotta come to you then. That's my card, okay?
Alright.
All right. Yeah, it's hard. Shit.
Right, my baby.
We'll deal with that when we get outside. You let that work?
Yeah, let's go do it outside.
Let me just go talk to these guys out here and then we'll walk you out, we'll walk you over, okay?
Alright.
Anytime you sit down like that.
Okay.
All right, big man. I'm not to handcuff you, but I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna put it in front so you can do your, actually, I'm gonna do it in back. You think can you hit that vape with your hands behind your back?
No.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna handcuff you in front.
2 sets of handcuffs? You want 2 sets of handcuffs?
Oh, maybe, we'll see. Hold on, let me see. Okay, that's not too tight, huh?
No.
So if I do this, can you hit the vape like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you
Oh, he
can.
wants to have a vape or something?
Yeah, he's got a vape, so I'm gonna let him hit the vape.
Scott Tolliver was sentenced to 7 years behind the bar. He will not redeem his life.
Scott Tolliver embodies ego preservation under pressure. His early-stage swagger and jokes are not confidence, but a mask for insecurity. As the interrogation progresses, his strategies shift, first avoidance, then ambiguity, and finally rationalization. He never fully confesses, but his psychological unraveling is evident through his inconsistencies, drug use admissions, and reliance on half-truths. He begins the session believing he can intimidate detectives. He ends it unsure, exposed, and grasping for narrative control. Scott wasn't just facing a robbery charge, he was facing the reality that his persona couldn't survive the weight of real evidence. Subscribe to Inside Evil Interrogations for expert psychological breakdowns like this. Did Scott ever believe he could outtalk the evidence? Or was he just trying to delay the inevitable?